Hello everyone, good morning. I hope everyone is doing well, fine in this quarantine. Everything is doing okay. Well, we will study the past continuous in order to see more examples of this verb tense. The last few videos we have studied some other verb tenses in the present and in the past as well, okay? So let's get started, shall we? All right, let's get started with more examples of the past continuous tense. We have studied that when we have two actions in the past, the action that happened first comes in the past continuous, and the simple past was the last action available. So, for example, we were having lunch. George knocked at the door. Okay, so we have two examples, two actions that happened in the past. We will join both sentences in one single sentence, but which one comes first and which one comes last? Okay, so let's see the example. We were having lunch while when George knocked at the door. Okay, so we were in the middle of having lunch, right? It was an action that was happening in the past, and it was kind of interrupted, right? Not exactly interrupted, but we were having lunch and suddenly someone, which is George, knocked at the door. So we use when here to express, to join the two sentences. The sentences, the action that happened first, we were having lunch, and then George knocked at the door. Now we will join both sentences using while. Okay. George arrived while we were having dinner. While there was another action taking place, and then George arrived while we were having dinner. So there are many ways of joining both sentences, right? It's no big deal. I was reading a book when I heard a loud noise. Okay, so this action happened first. I was reading a book. I was in the middle of reading a book when I heard a loud noise. So this action happened first and this one happened second, right? The past simple, or the simple past, is used to say that one thing happened after another. I can use many verb tenses in sequence, right? For example, I went shopping. When I met Julia. I went shopping when I met Julia. I stopped and I said hello. I guess it's more appropriate if I say I was shopping. It could be I went shopping, but I want to emphasize the past continuous in this case, right? I was shopping when I met Julia, okay? So I was doing something and then I met someone. I met a friend. What happened next? I stopped and said hello. Why do I use the simple past? You know, we have so many actions happening in the past. So it's not necessary to use all the verb tenses, okay? I can use the simple past to say that one thing happened and then another thing happened and then another thing happened. It's a sequence of actions, okay? There is a huge difference when I make these two statements. Let's pay attention here and we will see what's happening, okay? When I got home, my family was watching TV. When I got home, my family was watching TV. So, which action happened first? My family was watching TV, okay? They were already at home watching TV, and then I got home, okay? The first and the second action. This sentence, pay attention that it has a different meaning from the sentence I'm going to write, okay, right now. When I got home, my family had lunch. You see, it's different. I got home first and then my family had lunch. So the first action and the second action, both sentences are in the simple past, okay? There are some tenses, some verb tenses, which are not used in the present continuous, and it's important to give some examples. In the continuous tense, in a way, you don't say, for example, I am wanting, right? I am wanting. No, it doesn't exist, okay? For example, I want to go home. It's in the simple present, or if I want to say it in the past, I wanted to go home. You can't say I am wanting, I was wanting. No, it's wrong, okay? You have to use either in the present or past. It's not possible to use wanting in this context to express a continuous idea. Another verb is know. Know. You don't say knowing in this context to express a continuous idea, right? I met Julia. We know each other very well. We are not only acquaintances, we are good friends, okay? We know each other very well. You don't say we are knowing each other. You say we know each other very well. All right, I guess that's it. You have achieved a good progress. We have studied this verb tense. In the next lesson, we'll study another verb tense, which is very important and will help you express your ideas better. Goodbye.